Hello, 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 all of my fragrance junkies and aficionados out there. It is your girl Tracy Dee, the fragrance junkie. I wanted to try something a little different today. I was feeling a little bit below the weather today, and so actually I'm still in my pajamas, but I wanted to make a review. Well, not a review, but I wanted to share my December perfume tray with you. Okay, so I decided just to use my TV as a background. If it's corny or schleppy, let me know. But it's a nice fall background back there, and I'm going to talk to you about 20 of my favorite scents that I'm adding to my December fragrance tray to wear as this weather definitely begins to get colder. I'm here in Atlanta, and I think it's in the 30s today, so it's quite crispy out there. And what better way to snuggle up, stay in your pajamas, or if you have to go out, put on a nice warm sweater or clothing and spritz yourself with something that's really going to make you feel good. All right, so I hope you guys are all doing well, and thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed your Thanksgiving holiday or your Friendsgiving holiday. I was here solo dolo, me and the cats, and we just chilled out and had the best time. So, sending you blessings through this holiday season, guys, okay? All right, so on with the perfumes. And also, if you like my content, I'm a new channel, so don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I would really appreciate that. Okay, so onward to my fragrance tray for December. First one up is Navitus. And Navitus teamed up with AI the Great, who is a content creator, a fragrance content creator here on YouTube. And they collabed and came up with this beautiful banana forward scent called Ambrosia Imperiale. And let me tell you, over the last few years, I have been looking for the perfect banana scent, banana forward scent. Let me just say that. Not the kind of banana that smells like fake candy or artificial or anything like that. I wanted a real deal Holyfield banana scent. And this smells like ripe bananas right before you put them in a banana cake, okay? So let me tell you the notes. The top notes are banana, rum, Brazilian orange, Ceylon, cinnamon, and Davana. Middle notes are dates, orchid, jasmine, and amberwood. Base notes are caramel, vanilla, whipped cream, benzoin, musk, and saffron. And let me tell you, this here is one of the most beautiful banana scents that I have ever smelled. And I literally do not I literally do not spend over $100 on perfume, but I splurge with this one. And I'm telling you, it looks like I haven't put much of a dent in it, but I have worn this several times. And I just absolutely love it. The banana mixed with the rum and the cinnamon and the little bit of the greenness of the Davana mixed with the orchid and the jasmine and all the other scent notes in here. This is one of my number one banana scents so far. All right, so that's number one. Number two. Excuse me. And they're in no certain order, okay? I've got Bois Divini, and this is by Libre, and this is a beautiful vanilla wood scent, okay? Let me tell you what the ingredients are. I got this from atarmist.com. And everything will be listed in the description box. But look at that juice, you guys. And look at this beautiful bottle. Isn't this gorgeous? I mean, it's heavy. You could literally use this as a weapon. If somebody, if if you needed to. And the top is heavy. Everything is well made when it comes to this bottle and the fragrance juice inside. So let me tell you what it has in it. It's got solar, rose, bergamot, cassis buds, coconut, vanilla, and amber. And let me tell you, let me smell it. This is such a classy, mature, gorgeous, slightly woody. It smells like driftwood to me, like a driftwood laced, vanilla laced driftwood. You know, that maybe a coconut fell on or something like that. I know that's being corny, but you know, and it's out in the sun, and all the scents meld together, and that's what you have. You've got that solar from the sun. You've got that beautiful coconut. It smells more like the coconut husk, you know what I mean? Like a dry sort of coconut smell mixed with that very rich, deep, gorgeous vanilla. I mean, this is... I resisted at first getting this and trying this, but once I bought it, I was hooked, and I will continue to have this in my fragrance closet. So this is Bois de Vanille by Libre. All right. What is up next? Oh, yeah, baby. Where is... Here we go. Issey Miyake, Fleur de Bois. As you can see, I love oud or wood, okay? Especially cedarwood, sandalwood, driftwood. I like the lighter type of woods, although I might, you know, tap into some of the headier ones. But this is Fleur de Bois or Wood Flower by Issey Miyake, and this is a beautiful scent. This is made out of exotic woods: amber, sandalwood, musk, cedarwood, and what else does this have in here? Sorry, you guys. I think that's it. Let me see. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. And it also has lotus, rose, accord in it, white flower notes. It doesn't say exactly what flowers. And then the precious woods that I rattled off just a few minutes ago. This is a very beautiful, beautiful, light woody scent. Not too floral. There's a good balance of wood and those white florals and the musk. Very, very nice. I love it. All right. What do we have now? Yeah. I don't know what happened to the cap of this beautiful scent, but this is Pure Poison, and this is by Christian Dior, and I absolutely love this fragrance. As you can see, my dent is right here. I've had it for a few years, but I absolutely love this. This was launched in 2024, and let me tell you, it's got jasmine, orange, bergamot, Sicilian mandarin. The middle notes are gardenia, orange blossom, and the base notes are sandalwood, white amber, cedar, and white musk. And let me tell you, this scent, I can't even tell you, it is just so enchanting and so gorgeous on skin. I'm telling you, you will get wafts of yourself all day long, because this sucker lasts all day, probably into the next day, but you will get beautiful wafts of yourself, the jasmine and the bergamot and the mandarin and the gardenia, and the woods holding it down. This is absolutely spectacular. I love this along with Hypnotic Poison. I'm out of Hypnotic Poison, unfortunately, but I definitely need to re-up. Next up, we've got Liam Gray. And look at all that beautiful greenish gray juice. It smells fantastic. This is by Lattafa Perfumes or Fragrances. This is a inspiration of Dior's Gris Charnel. All right. And the top notes are cardamom, fig, and black tea. Middle notes are iris, vetiver, and labdanum. Base notes vanilla, sandalwood, tonka, and patchouli. I'm not a huge patchouli fan unless it's way in the background, like way in the background, all right? But this is an absolutely gorgeous, fantastic scent. And you can wear any of these scents any time of the year that you want to. But for some reason, Liam Gray or even Gris Charnel remind me that, you know, it's time to get the sweaters out and the scarves out and the boots. And it's time to snuggle up a little bit and to spritz some of this on your scarf or your jacket or your sweater. Oh my gosh, you're going to be smelling like heaven all day. You're going to smell like you're in London all day long. For some reason, London just popped into my mind, but this scent reminds me of London, all right? Or maybe a place like Seattle or something, right? But this is Liam Gray by Lattafa. Beautiful. All right. What is this? Oh, okay. Yes, one of my long-standing friends here, one of my long-standing girls is Dolce & Gabbana with the red top, okay? This is a floral aldehyde fragrance. It's been around for quite some time, since 1992, and it's still one of my favorite scents in the whole wide world. I know the formulation has changed. I did find a authentic bottle from with the previous mix, and you can tell by the bottom, there's a science to it. You can tell what the bottom says. So I found this on eBay, and the top notes are aldehydes, basil, citruses, ivy, mandarin orange, freesia, bergamot. Middle is carnation, marigold, coriander, orange blossom, lily, jasmine, Bulgarian rose, lily of the valley, and what's holding it down is sandalwood, vanilla, musk, and tonka bean. This is a beast, man. Let me tell you, for some reason I always have a hard time getting this stupid cap off. Well, it doesn't want to come off right now, so I'm not going to force it, but this right here, this, you spray it on, I mean, a few spritzes is all you need, because this is a powerhouse. I mean, this will enter the building before you do, honestly. And I used to know a girl when I lived in Miami who, in the high Miami heat, used to rock this shit. And boy, oh boy, she sold me on it. So, but for me, I think I would, for me, this is more of like a cold weather scent. I think that, you know, this is when it really, really shines, even though she was able to rock hers in 80-degree heat and I was still with it. You know what I mean? So this is Dolce & Gabbana, a powerhouse since 1992. Just make sure you get the earlier rendition of, okay? All right. Yeah. Next up, Juliet Has a Gun. Not a perfume, Superdose. I absolutely love this this scent because it is made out of Cetilox, and you know, Cetilox is it's a synthetic molecule used in fragrances. You know, it's also known as ambroxan or ambergris. You know, we don't use ambergris anymore because it's so expensive, and we had to get it from Wales, so we don't use that anymore. So what we do use is something like ambroxan to give it that sort of like watery smell. It has like a watery, woody type of smell to it. But it's also very warm, even though it's slightly watery. I really love this by itself because I love anything that has that light, woody, you know, family to it, and this does, and I love to mix this or layer this with some of my other scents if I want to give it a little bit of lasting power or maybe a little bit of oud to it. Okay, so this is Juliet Has a Gun, Not a Perfume, Superdose, and this is gorgeous. Next up is Glossier You. Glossier You. Love, 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 love. Why do I love it so much? It's so versatile. So very versatile. You can layer this with a lot of different things. This is your skin, but better, right? But I don't know. I just love this. What does it have in it? It's got sparkling pink pepper, and it settles into a sweet base of ambrette and ambrox that we just talked about. And that gives it that slightly woody texture to it or smell to it, and also gives it lasting power. So even though this may settle into what some may consider a skin scent, I still get wafts of this during the day. It lasts pretty much all day on me, and it's great to layer with other scents. Okay, all right. This is going to be part one of my tray because I don't have time to do the whole tray today. But I'm going to come back and do a part two. Literally, if I would have done everything, it would have been an hour-long video, and I just wanted to shorten it some. All right, next up is, yes, my baby, one of my babies, Commodity Milk Expressive. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yes. My dent is way down here. And yes, you better believe girlfriend has got a backup. Okay, ready to go. And also have the Duo Brands milk. Okay, so all my bases are covered when it comes to this type of scent profile. Okay, I love it. So this is a beautiful inspiration. This is the Expressive. It comes in 3 different levels. One that's pretty mild and is a skin scent. It's just like marshmallow and vanilla. And then you've got a middle one. And then you've got the Expressive, which people, when you walk in, people can definitely smell what you got going on. This is toasted marshmallow, vanilla, and tonka bean, and to make it more expressive they added mahogany wood to it. This is you outside. It's a fall crisp day, like you're here at this cabin, you're sitting around the fire, you're roasting marshmallows, right? You've got your favorite hot cocoa and everything, and plus you're wearing a vanilla scent. All of that mixed together, a little bit of that fire in the scent or the smokiness in here. It all melts together to give you sort of like a nice atmospheric type of scent. And I absolutely love this. And this layers very well with a lot of different scents as well. And this is my boo Commodity Milk Expressive. Let me know what you guys are into. What do you like? What your preferences are? Have you tried any of these scents? I'm sure you probably have that I've talked about so far. All right, next up, I did get a sample of Santal Basmati by Affinessence. I got this from my booze Scent Split. Hey, Scent Split, make me an affiliate, okay? Santal Basmati. This is sandalwood, rice basmati, cashmeran, iris, and patchouli. I just love it. A few months ago, I was looking for the perfect rice scent, so I purchased like 4 or 5 of them, and only a few have stuck around. And I'm definitely going to use up this travel size or this sampler before the end of December, or at least I'm going to give it a good try. All right. I think the rice scent, I think it's a little, depending on what type of rice, it's a little, you got to get used to it. You got to get used to that scent profile, that rice type of steamed rice scent or profile. All right, so what's up? What's next? Oh, yeah. Next up is my Jo Malone Ginger Biscuit. Baby, yes. This is the bomb right here. I resisted purchasing her last year. But this year I decided, well, I tried Duo Brand's Ginger Biscuit inspiration. I forgot, it's the clone of Ginger Biscuit from Duo Brand, and it was wonderful. Absolutely loved it. And I was like, well, shit, I don't need Jo Malone. I got Duo. But then I decided to buy a travel size just to see what the differences were. I think that the Jo Malone, well, let me tell you what it has in it first. It's spiced with ginger, of course, nutmeg and cinnamon. It melts into caramel, toasted hazelnut, and the base is tonka bean and vanilla. And let me tell you, this is a really, really, really beautiful scent. It may not last very long. I would say this probably lasts about 3 or 4 hours, and you have to reapply. I'm going to mix this with the Duo Brands and see if I can get it to last longer. But I will say the difference between the Jo Malone and the Duo Inspiration is that this is a little bit drier to my senses than the Duo Brands. The Duo Brands is a little bit sweeter. Maybe they put more vanilla in theirs, but this happens to be a little drier than I expected it to be, but still love it. This is a wonderful, wonderful scent, especially for the holidays. Next up, another sampling from my Booze scent split. And this is Blanche Bete by Liquid Imaginaries. And I absolutely, this is one of my all-time favorite scents. Will I splurge for a big bottle? I don't know. Because, listen, I normally, if I buy the dupe or the inspiration, I normally like to rally around and at least try to get a sample of the real deal, to see what the different nuances are and how close the inspiration is. I will say that there are so many inspirations, like the Lattafa one and the Duo Brand makes one, that give this original a run for its money, let me tell you. But the scent profile I absolutely love. This is Blanche Bete, and this has got let me tell you what it's got in here. It's a creamy note of musk, mallow, milk, tonka, and vanilla mix. Okay, and I absolutely adore this scent profile. Some people are, have an adverse reaction to lactonic or milky type of scents, and this would be considered one of those type of scents, milky and lactonic, and sometimes it can make some people's stomachs turn for whatever reason. But this is an absolutely gorgeous lactonic, milky, dreamy scent. Okay, all right, what's up next? Oh yeah, I'm showing you all my samplers now. Fleur Cherry Stem, and this is an interesting scent to me. I've been experimenting with a lot of different cherry scents over the last few years, and I really do. When I first tried this, I wasn't sure if I liked it, and then I had to try it a few times, and that's why I like getting samplers that are at least like 9 or 10 milliliters that give me several shots at trying to figure out a scent. But the cherry stem it's growing on me. It's black cherry, brandy, orange, sugar plum, jasmine, red freesia, and it's held down by leather, ebony, caramel, and actual cherry stem. Yeah, it's got a nice dark black cherry, scent to it, mixed with the brandy and the orange and some of the other scent notes. It smells kind of boozy. I think this is like a more of a mature type of cherry scent. Not it's totally in a different ballpark than Tom Ford's cherry scents. That they smell a little bit more juvenile than this. This is sort of like a grown-up cherry. All right. We're almost done. And next up is Henry Rose, Dave. Yes, Henry Rose. This is a perfume brand by actress Michelle Pfeiffer, and this fragrance is actually named after her husband Dave, right? But this is an interesting scent, and I want to use up this Traveler just to see whether I want to full body this scent or not. I went totally bananas with Henry Rose's Queens and Monsters. I love that scent. I bought it in a travel, I bought it in a mini, I bought it in a large size. I went ham on that. So I have a backup for a backup for a backup with that scent. But Dave, I'm still on the fence of. Let me tell you what it has in it. It's got tangerine heart, neroli, pink pepper, middle notes, lavender, which is, I guess, kind of like a lavender type of essence, orange flower, almond blossom. Bottom notes are vanilla bean, chantilly, cacao shell, and tonka bean. And I really do like it. Do I like it more than Queens and Monsters? No. But I do like the fact that, first of all of their perfumes are clean. All right, they do not use any synthetic type of ingredients in their scents at all, which is one of the reasons why I do like them as well. I think Juliet Has a Gun, I think they use clean scents, clean notes as well. But so that's what Henry Rose has in it, and I'm really trying to decide whether I'm going to full body this one or not. But if you can get your nose on this, it's a very interesting scent. I really do like it. And all of these scents, really, except for maybe the Dolce & Gabbana, are all, and maybe the Pure Poison, are all unisex fragrances, okay? All right, and last but not least, guys, where is that thing? Hold on. Yeah, I'm going to finally use up my little itty bitty, isn't this the cutest little bottle you've ever seen? I absolutely love this. But before I full bodied YSL's Libre Intense, I wanted to at least buy, a travel size, because sometimes for me YSL's hit or miss, but this fragrance is a gem. I absolutely love it. It is definitely, it says it's an oriental fourragère for women, but I really feel that this could be worn by both, okay? This has lavender, Tunisian orange blossom, jasmine sambac, orchid, mandarin orange, bergamot. Did I already say that? It's got lavender in the top notes and the middle notes. So there's a lot of lavender in here, so you have to like lavender. Lavender is typically found in men's fragrances. That's why I feel like this can be unisex. And it's held down by Madagascar vanilla, tonka bean, ambergris, and vetiver. All right. and vetiver. So it's an actual magical scent to me. All those ingredients working together to just make this phenomenal. It's a warm type of scent, right? It's a warming type of scent. The vanilla and the different other, florals in here mixed with the orange blossom and the tonka and the vanilla and that vetiver giving that a little bit of a greenness. I mean, this is just absolutely beautiful. And the lavender to top it all off. I think I probably will end up getting a big bottle of this, but I'm going to use this first, and then we'll go from there. All right, you guys? So let me know what you think. That's part one of my fragrance haul. Well, not my fragrance haul, but my December fragrance tray. So let me know what you guys think. If you have any of these scents, and if you have any questions, I'll be glad to answer them. But everything will be in the description box, the links and everything for the scents I talked about today. All right. So take care until we meet again. This is Tracy Dee, the Fragrance Junkie. Until next time. Bye.